I think we're live and good to go, but just double checking we have live on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, showing signs of life on Twitch. Beginning to see some life on YouTube. Okay, that was random. Ooh. We're dipping a little low in our... Up where we're crawling back. No, well... I'll keep an eye on that. I think we're starting to bounce back. Apologies if we're a little bit laggy today, if we're experiencing any form of technical difficulties. Hopefully we're okay. But anywho, with that said though, we'll go ahead and start things off by saying hello and welcome to another set of battles in Season 26 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be taking on the Spring Cup Round 2. Let's go. Also, what's up? What's up? Hello, and welcome to the stream. Poke Nerd Joe, welcome. So we're back at it again with the Spring Cup. We do have a new mon to test out. A little bit of changes up to the team since the last time we battled. Admittedly, never really got a chance to test it, so we'll find out real quick if we're cooking or if we're cooked. But before we actually get into the Spring Cup battles, to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, we're currently still hanging out at rank 20. We did finally get our ELO reveal last week, which is currently hanging out at 2202. So no matter what, I believe we should be moving on into the ace ranking by the end of this set. But we got to this point with 125 wins under our belt of a grand total of 195 battles. Our current longest win streak is 8, and our Stardust gains are a little over 238,000 Stardust. Excuse me. Yeah, I think with all that said, we'll go ahead and waste no more time here. Go ahead and jump right on into the basic rewards. Jump into the Spring Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with a very recent addition to the team, Tinkaton, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Gigaton Hammer, and Bulldoze. Hanging out in the middle, we have Walrin, who's rocking Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, and Earthquake. And then closing everything out, coming back in for another round of Spring Cup, it's Amoongus, who's rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Also digging the, what are those? Oh yeah, fist pumping. Tony Guy, hello, welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome. Yeah, just in time. We've just recapped, or just showed off the team that we'll be testing out live out here in production as we go ahead and jump and see how we do for our first set of the Spring Cup. Of the Spring Cup. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, match number 1 of the set is going to be an error finding match. Okay. We're off to a riveting start. Off to a solid start. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against PCF 52. Alright, PCF, let's see what you got. First round is going to be up against a Tentacruel. Ooh, I think I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my... I'll go Amoongus on this one. I'm feeling the Amoongus. Ooh, that they are going to swap out for Cacturn. Okay. Go ahead and fire for Grass Knot their way. Able to get them deep into the yellow with that one. We'll take that. I'll try to keep my Amoongus alive for a little bit longer. Cacturn coming in with the Trailblaze. Doesn't do much damage on its own, but does raise up his attack and does get us well into the red. So we are up a mon barely right now, but we are also down a shield. The next mon coming in is going to be a Dolive. I have no idea what Dolive knows. I'm not gonna lie, that low-key kind of bugs me. Oh shoot! I went too long on the cycle for that one. That one's might be best. That's the most important thing. With that, it's going to be Walrin versus the World. We have pretty good odds, I think, against Dolive. Tentacruel is going to be a bit of an uphill battle to get through, not going to lie, but we'll fight our way through slowly but surely. Going for the Icicle Spear, able to get them... Able to get some good damage. It still resisted damage, don't get me wrong, but we got some decent damage in. Go ahead and fire off another Icicle Spear their way. Ooh, almost clear out the Tentacruel. With that, they are coming back in with the Dolive. Ooh, unfortunately, the Magical Leaves are a little too heavy for us, and we do unfortunately lose with them getting the 2 shield flex on us, so really, really rough showing at the very start here. Ooh, not gonna lie. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, just curious, do you think you can solo a tier 3 max battle without either Zacian, Zamazenta, or Eternatus? Tier 3 max battle. Tier 3. That's, oh, is that like Phalanx? Like if we were to try and solo like a tier 3 Phalanx? I think Phalanx is tier 3, yeah. Not tier 2. I know tier 2 is, well, like Machop and Eevee, I think. I think Phalanx is tier 3. If I'm thinking correctly, then it's possible. Dynamax Beldum, oh yeah. That's right, I forgot Beldum's also. Yeah, Beldum's really easy. Yeah, just bring in your good ghost types. Just, it only really hits you with Iron Head, so. Or, actually... No, just bring in a good couple of fire types, and then you're good on Beldum because it resists Iron Head. But oh yeah, Phalanx is tier 3. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say it's at this point I think it's more than doable. Probably at the very beginning it was definitely a. Well, I mean, at the very beginning you had yourself, what is it, like a Wooloo, and the only tier 3 is the hard counter to Wooloo, so. But yeah. Oh, and 999 H3P, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Do you have a girl? If not, or if she's chopped, touch grass. Or if she's chopped. I'm not 100% sure what that's in reference to. Also, I'd rather not touch back not touch back. What am I talking about? Rather not touch grass at the moment. It is a little bit dark out. Rather not brave the elements during the nightfall. Well, I guess to answer that question, I guess no. There'll be the option of no. I do not have a girl in my life. But yeah. And I'm back. So I am. Did I disappear for a second, or from Tony Guy? That's the disappear like stream wise, or was it just are you just referring that I'm back in general? Oh, did I cut out from the stream? That's weird. Yeah, because I noticed the timer's off on Twitch. I wonder what happened there. It's weird. Might be. Oh, stream ended abruptly. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, apologies on that. I didn't realize the stream cut out on Twitch's end. But yes, we have returned. We've only done one battle. We're currently 0-1 right now, but hopefully we'll be able to bounce back. But yeah, gang, get off Pokemon Go and hit the gym, trust me. Honestly, should hit the gym more, honestly. I won't lie to you there. I'm probably still gonna hang out. I've been still keeping my addiction to Pokemon Go going, but otherwise, yeah, we gotta probably get some gains going in the gym. I won't argue. And why do a king? Hello, and welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome. Can you please add me? Yeah, sure. If you want to add your friend code in the chat, then we can probably add after this set. Otherwise, if you want to hang out for a little bit, I can go ahead and post my friend code in the chat afterwards. And 0654 as well. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. No comment on the question. Anyway. No. What was it? Do both. Track the steps. Love you. Just joking. Keep doing your thing. I love you as well, random person we just met over over the comment section on YouTube. Nah. But yeah, true. Oh yeah, we can get our steps in on the treadmill and get some eggs hatching. And don't have to brave the elements while we're doing it. But yeah, I won't argue. Solid plan. But yeah, that'll be for a later time though. For now, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the battles for tonight. We're currently 0-1 right now, so not off to a particularly great start, but we'll see if we can bounce back here. So we go into match number 2 of the set against Recalled. Or R3 Call 3D. Alright, first matchup's gonna be up against an Among Us. I'm not sure what in general Among Us knows, well, other than Astonish. I'm pretty sure. Well, right now I'm rocking Foul Play and Grass Knot. I don't know if this Among Us is doing the same. But we're coming in with the hammer. Bringing the hammer down. With that there, swapping in for the Jellicent. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Bulldoze. And with that, we're actually going to swap right on out for our own Among Us. Not sure if they're lagging on their end or if they've opted to call tonight here, but we'll go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. Okay, no. Not sure if we might have experienced some technical difficulties there. They are hitting us with that Shadow Ball. We'll go ahead and protect ourselves from... I'm guessing this is going to be Shadow Ball number 2. Yep, it's going to be another Shadow Ball. And with that, next mon that we're fighting off against is going to be their Empoleon. Gonna get some good neutral damage in with a real quick Grass Knot. We'll take it, we'll take it. I think I'll go ahead and let this one go. We'll say goodbye to our Among Us here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That coming in with our Tinkaton. Coming in with the Bulldoze. I take out shield number 2 or do decent damage to the, or take out the Empoleon. Shield number 2 it is. We'll take it, we'll take it. Ooh. That's swapping back into the Jellicent to catch this Bulldoze. I respect it. Clear out the rest of the Jelly. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Tinkaton here. RIP, buddy, you have done very well. And that last one to close things out is going to be our Walrein. I'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. Unless it's like, okay, it's gonna be Hydro Cannon. Yeah, we handle. Ooh, I think I should be able to handle this next one as well. Go to Drill Peck, gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we live. Okay, and before we finish out the rest of the battle with the Among Us, they have opted to call it a night here, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to up against Mr. Bon 233. Alright, Mr. Bon, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Shadow Empoleon. Oh, buddy. Go ahead and swap right on out immediately to our Fungus. The Fungus is Among Us. Oop, and they're already swapping in for their Gourgeist. The Incinerate damage is very much incinerating. And that we are able to take out their first shield there. We'll take that, we'll take that. Go ahead and check our first shield here. gonna be a seed bomb. Okay, didn't need to worry too much there. But with that, we do have just enough energy for another foul play, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Gonna clear out shield number 2. Okay. Feeling good about that. Feeling good about that. With that, though, we all say goodbye to our... Oh, no, we're not saying goodbye to our fungus yet. We do give them a little bit extra energy, though, which is a little bit concerning. I won't lie to you. With that, gotta swap right on in for our Walrein. We'll go ahead and just immediately check our shield up here. Protect us from either the Seed Bomb or the Shadow Ball heading our way. And with that, we are able to Powder Stone down the rest of the Gorgeist. The next one that we're dealing with is going to be their Jellicent. We're at a little bit of a disadvantage here, I'm not going to lie to you. But hopefully we'll be able to get some good damage in on this Empoleon. Coming in with the Hydro Cannon. Let's get some good... It's not good. I'm not sure if it's enough to even knock out the Empoleon, but just still do some good damage, I'm hoping. Okay. That could be better. Ooh, we got the debuff, though. We'll take that. Coming with another Hydro Cannon, clearing out our Tinkaton. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Ooh, okay. Now the real question is, can we survive whatever Jellicent has cooking for us in the back after this? The answer is no. It was very well apparent that we were not prepared for the outcome of this match. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so we're back in the negative. Unfortunately, we're currently 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can bounce back here, tie everything up as we go against 10 Manual for match number 4. All right, 10 Manual, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Empoleon. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing they're coming in with the Hydro Cannon. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Let's see how we handle. About half health. Okay. Then we see your Hydro Cannon and raise you a bulldoze. It's not much, but we do get the defense debuff, so we will take that. Go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Tinkaton alive for a little bit longer. Gonna be Hydro Cannon. We'll match their Hydro Cannon with a real quick Bulldoze. Now we are able to clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. And actually got another defense debuff. I'll definitely take that. I think with that, though, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Tinkaton here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Okay, I'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Amoonguss. Ooh, they are able to get to the next charge move. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Amoonguss alive for as much as we can. So we are up a mon, but we are down a shield. Now we're face to face with a Gorgeist. Okay. We do have the opportunity now to fire off a foul play their way. Get them onto the red. With that, we are saying goodbye to our Amoonguss here, most likely. Yep. RIP Amoonguss, you have done well. That we are able to Powder Stone down the rest of the Gorgeist. And now last one to deal with is going to be the Jellicent. Oh, this is gonna be one heck of an uphill battle. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, it depends on how well we tank. I'm assuming the Shadow Ball. Yeah, I'm I'm not sure if I'm feeling this matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I think even if it did fire off Icicle Spear, I'm not sure. Yeah, if we would have been able to win that one. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. So we are starting things out in the negative. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I think on that note, I may want to make some updates to the team. Yeah, I think I am going to still start out with a Moon. I think I'm going to start this time with a Moongus. And then when it comes to... Yeah, I'll try stick with Tinkaton and Walrein in the team. We'll see if we play that. We're still able to play pretty well with them in the team. They're kind of both weak to Jellicent, though. I'm wondering if I need to swap off for something that helps fight off Jellicent a little bit more. You can swap in for our own Jellicent. Go for pure double water in the back. Yeah, it could work. We could go Wiggly if we really wanted to. I'll try running it as is. See how Tinkaton does in the back line. Yeah, we'll see how that all plays out. But first, Marshall Barnes 5150. Hello, and welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Oh, give it food. Act like you're nuts. Hey. You've been waiting patiently to get that punchline in. I respect it greatly. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, spirits are raised after that joke. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win in this match against Asguri. For our final match. Okay, and with that, they're going to be starting things out with an Empoleon. Normal non-shadow Empoleon. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know where my brain was going with that one. I was like processing. It was like heavily processing what was trying like the message I'm trying to convey. Anyway, we are able to astonish down the rest of the Empoleon, so we are good there. Next honor unit is going to be the Gourgeist. Okay. That coming in with a foul play. And we get some decent damage. Get them well into the yellow. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Walrein. I think we should be able to tank out, one Seed Bomb. Should get us maybe to about right to the yellow, I'm thinking. Yeah, right to the yellow about. Excuse me. Okay, I think with that though, we will go ahead and check a shield here. Keep our Walrein alive as long as we can. And that last one to deal with is going to be a Victory Bell. We'll go ahead and check my last shield here. Keep my Walrein alive for a little bit longer. We come in with the Leaf Blade. And strike back with a real quick Icicle Spear, and then after that we'll go ahead and dip immediately into our Tinkaton. Okay, we're coming in with the next charge move. I think we should be able to handle anything you throw at us. Oh yeah. Ooh, coming right back in with the Gourgeist, catching this hammer. I respect it. They are coming in with another charge move. I don't know if we have enough health to survive another Sludge Bomb, if I had to be honest with you. It's gonna be Leaf Blade. Okay, Leaf Blade we handle. We are fighting back with Bulldoze. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. But with one more Powder Snow, we are able to clear out the rest of the Victory Bell and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, that not bad. Starting on the negative, so we are going to be losing a little bit of our ELO, but we managed to keep it in the middle, so no complaints there. And we are still able to claim ourselves 3480 Stardust as well as a rare candy. Don't go wrong with a piece of candy. With that, we have made it up to ace ranking at 2189. And we got ourselves some boots. Okay, let me update the numbers. Okay, so with that, yeah, a little bit of a rough start, not gonna lie, but, well, starting on the negative, not the most ideal, but it's okay. It's 2 wins out of 5, still kind of in the middle, so not too much damage to our ELO there. Ooh, and before I forget, on Twitch, let me go ahead and change the, there we go, the icon from the basic rankings to the, we're ace ranking now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and we also did 200 battles, so I think we can go ahead and claim the rest of the time rewards. Let me go ahead and claim that real quick. We can get a fresh start on our timed research. There we go. The slate has been wiped clean. Once one page of research ends, that's when the page of research begins. But yeah, anywho. With our new, with the new page started for the research, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Spring Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're kicking things off with a Moongus up at the front this time, rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Hanging out in the middle, we have Walrein, who's rocking Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, and Earthquake. Then closing everything out, we have Tinkaton, who's rocking Fairy Wind, the Gigaton Hammer, and Bulldoze. Okay, so the squad all set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and see how we do for set number 2. And match number 1 of this set is going to begin Please Don't Lie to... Please don't lie to who? Please don't lie to what? I may never know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Alolan Ninetales. That I don't believe Ninetales knows anything that could really hurt us. There'll be Dazzling Gleam, we handle. Did they swap out for? Oh yeah, they have swapped out for the Empoleon, so this is going to be heavily resisted, but still coming down with the hammer. Not bad. Could be better. So I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Tinkaton alive for a little bit longer. Go ahead and fight back with a real quick Bulldoze. And swapping in for our Moongus. Can we clear it up before it gets the Drill Peck? Ah, not quite. Sadly, we will need to tank out a Drill Peck here. I mean, we could have shielded, but I want to keep my shields for later, if at all possible. We are able to Astonish down the rest of the Empoleon. We are now once again face-to-face with the Alolan Ninetales. This time we do have Grass Knot at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out shield number 2. With that, we do say goodbye to our... Amoongus there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. I'll try tank out this Dazzling Gleam. We kind of sort of handle. I don't know if we have enough in us to... Yep, nope, unfortunately. We don't quite have enough in us to fully see that battle through. Oh, it has just come to my attention that they still have shield number 1 on them. I don't think this is going to be overheat right from the get-go. Yeah, it's going to be sludge. They are spamming some sludge our way. Forcing us to use our final shield before... Yep. Okay, gonna be another sludge. Gonna waste no more time here. I'm gonna go straight for the earthquake. Clear out the rest of the Galarian Wheezing. They do already have a charge move at the ready. If it's Dazzling Gleam, it's pretty much over. But if it's only Weather Ball, then we should be okay. It is unfortunately going to be Dazzling Gleam, so that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so we're currently 0-1 right now. Not off to a particularly great start, but let's see if we can bounce back here as we go against Big Senpai. Or Big T Senpai. For match number 2. With that first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Victory Bell. And with that, we're only taking neutral damage from their Acid, and I'm assuming Sludge Bomb in the near future. And otherwise, we can dish out our own neutral damage with our Astonishes and our Foul Plays. I'll go ahead and let this go. I'm not sure if this is within knockout range with if it's Sludge Bomb. It is indeed. Okay. That's concerning, but fine. With that though, we do swap out for our Walrein. We will need to definitely shield out what I'm assuming is going to be a Leaf Blade here. Because, I mean, Walrein's tanky, but I don't think it's that tanky, unfortunately. With that, the Powder Snow damage does go through and does clear out the rest of the Victory Bell. With that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Feraligatr. I believe, unless it's rocking Crunch as its charge move, we should be able to resist any of the charge moves they fire our way. So we should be okay there. The Shadow Claw damage is definitely adding up, though, I have to admit. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. It's going to be Hydro Cannon. We do resist. It does hurt quite a bit, but we do resist. Then I'm guessing there's going to be another Hydro Cannon heading our way. And with that, wasting no time here, going immediately for the Earthquake. Bring them well into the red. Ooh, and with that, they do swap out for the Galarian Wheezing, into which case we swapped out for our Tinkaton. We do have the Gigaton Hammer at the ready. Can it one and done the Wheezing? Yeah, it can. So with that, we just had the rest of the Feraligatr up and... but with that, they have opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and I'm not sure if that's Kale Bobbin or Kale Babin 2700. Apologies, I'm not sure which way the username was going for, and I apologize if I butchered it twice. But hello, and welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. What time is for you? It is currently 11:11. Time to make a wish. Anyway. A nice time. Okay, Kale Babin. Kale Babin. Babin. Got you. Okay. I think. Unless it's still Kale, and then Bobbin. I feel like I'm butchering it even more so, even after you gave me the clarification. But anyway. Yeah. Apologies again, but welcome. Yeah. So right now we're 1-1. Let's see if we go for win number 2 here as we go against Bunch of Number Wasapa for match number 3. Alright, Wasapa, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be against the Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise. There is a possibility that Big Man Blastoise could fire off an Ice Beam our way. It is indeed going to be Ice Beam, so we'll go ahead and chuck that shield there. We'll also go ahead and waste no time here, go straight for our powered move in the form of Grass Knot. Ooh, get them well into the red. With that, we are able to astonish down the rest of the Blastoise, so we're 1 mon up, but we are down a shield. And the next one to deal with is going to be their Gorgeist. Not wasting no time, going straight for the foul play. I think with that, we'll go ahead and let this go. We'll say goodbye to our Amoonguss here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, we are swapping in for our Walrein. I believe we're going to be taking on a Seed Bomb. I think this should get us to about half health, give or take. Yeah, just about half health. Go ahead and fire off some Icicle Spears their way. We'll either clear out the Gorgeist or clear out their last shield. Gorgeist it is. Mon number 3 is going to be their own Amoonguss. Okay. Coming in with the Icicle Spears, clearing out their last shield. Then we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Tinkaton. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. We'll see how we handle. It's going to be foul play. We're okay there. Where does the next one go to? If it's Grass Knot, then we should be okay. Okay, it's going to be another foul play. But they're going all in on the foul play spams. I respect it. With that, let's go ahead and bring the hammer down. Amoonguss handles the hammer just fine. We'll go ahead and check up our final shield here. We'll keep our Tinkaton alive for a little bit longer. Right on in for the Bulldoze, and unless I'm forgetting them on in their back line, we should be good to go here. We are able to clear out the rest of the Amoonguss and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, okay. Oh, for you it's 4:12 in the morning. Ooh. Is it a restless night or a really early morning? Either way, I feel like this is a good time to try and... It's a weird time because I feel like if you have an early morning, I can't tell if it's worse to just kind of keep trucking it through or to get like a couple hours of sleep. I feel like a couple hours is better than no hours, but probably going to feel kind of junkos going into the day. But yeah, either way, appreciate you're able to join us on this fine, for me, fine evening. For you, fine, I don't know if this still counts as evening. I'd probably say very early morning. But yeah, welcome. Yeah. Anywho, in this current set, I believe we're 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see how we do against Byron 2021 for our next match. And first matchup is going to be against a Shadow Victory Bell. They're coming in with the Razor Leaves. A good neutral matchup there. With that though, they do swap in for their Gorgeist. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's keep our Amoonguss alive as long as we can. And then we are able to astonish down the rest of the Gorgeist. With that, next one I'm doing is going to be their Galarian Weezing. Go ahead and swap right on out for my Tinkaton. Which is we're going to bring back this Shadow Victory Bell. With the arrival of the Victory Bell, we'll go ahead and waste no time and bring the hammer down. Okay, take out the last shield. We'll take it, we'll take it. Go ahead and let this next one go. See how we handle. It's gonna be Acid Spray. Okay. Tiny bit concerning, not gonna lie. But we do now have the opportunity to fire off a bring down the hammer once again. Clear out the rest of the Victory Bell. And before we finish off the rest of this match, they have able to call it a night. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set, I believe. Gotta double check on that. But anyway, GG's. GG's all around. It was. Hey, we got our first positive set of the night. We'll take it. Oh, what is your friend invite code? Oh yeah, I think someone else was asking. Oh yeah, why Rua King earlier was also asking for the friend code. Apologies. I'll post. Let me go ahead and finish up this set, and then I'll go ahead and pin my friend code in the chat for both those who's watching on YouTube and on Twitch. So give me one moment. Let's keep the momentum going on this set. We're currently 3 wins and 1 loss, so no matter what, we're climbing up. Let's see if we get ourselves one more win here against the Lord Misa. All right, Misa. Let's see what you got. First round up's going to be up against Inabamashno. Why did I also have to swap in for, of all things, Walrein? I don't know. I don't know where my brain was going with this one. Cool. We paid the price heavily for that one. I thought Energy Ball would still keep us in the yellow if I had to be 100% honest with you, but it's okay. Unfortunately, we paid the price on that one. We'll be saying goodbye to our Walrein here. Get one more Pock Shot in with a real quick Icicle Spear, but otherwise, yeah, we'll be saying goodbye to Walrein here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That coming in with the Amoongus. We'll go ahead and try and tank out one of the Shadow Balls. I think it should get us to about half health. Yeah. We'll definitely need to shield the other one though, that's for certain. Coming with the Foul Play. And we are able to astonish down the rest of the Jellicent. Swapping out for my Tinkaton, into which case they swap out for their Trevenant. And see if we can start taking some shields away. There we go. Ooh, getting the defense debuff while we're at it. We'll take that. I'll have to let this go. See how we handle it. It's gonna be Seed Bomb, okay. Try to bait our last shield there, one of our shields there. And we'll comply this time around. Could be another Seed Bomb, okay. Going all in, bringing the hammer down. Ooh, with that coming back in with the Abomasnow. Don't waste no time here. Go straight for the Foul Play. Clear out the rest of the Abomasnow. Did give Trevenant a decent amount of energy, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Are we calling incorrectly? We are calling incorrectly. Oh no. Ooh, we do have Bulldoze at the ready. So we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And it is going to be just enough to clear out the rest of the Trevenant and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Got a little concerned about the potential Shadow Ball in our very near future, but good news, Bulldoze came in clutch. And with that, we can go ahead and claim the 3600 Stardust. Clear out some items in our inventory. I cleared a lot of items in our inventory. I have so much stuff in here. You know, go ahead and claim the charge TM. I'll take that trade. Got ourselves 3 rare candies, and we got a Togetic. Hey. Got a handful from the sustainability week earlier, but what's another one? Why not? How's your IVs? All in all even. Well, I'll go ahead and transfer you out. Now we can claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb our way up to 2231. Hey. Oops. Okay. So started out the night a little bit in the negative with 2 wins out of 5, but kept it relatively in the middle. So we still take that. And managed to bounce back in set number 2 with 4 wins out of 5. So all in all, making good progress. But before we continue on, let me go ahead and add my friend code to the to the chat as promised. Go ahead and pin that for anyone interested. Pin that on both YouTube and Twitch. Okay. Okay. Before I continue on, let me grab a quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Yeah. Okay. Friend code posted. Hydration checked. With all that, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Spring Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're kicking things off with Amoonguss up at the front, who's rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Hanging out in the middle, we have Walrein, who's rocking Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, and Earthquake. And closing everything out, we have Tinkaton, who is rocking Fairy Wind, its Community Day move Gigaton Hammer, and Bulldoze. Okay, so this is squads. Go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. That match number 1 of this set is going to be against was that Pippin Hoss J or Pipin Hoss J? Not 100% sure there, but first matchup is going to be up against Tinkaton. Which case we'll go ahead and match their Tinkaton energy with our own Tinkaton energy. I'll go ahead and check a shield in case. I'm not sure how much damage Gigaton Hammer does, like right off the bat. With that, they do swap in for the Jellicent. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and let this next one go. Probably gonna guess. Oh, well. We see the ultimate results of that. I'm about to say, like, it may get us right to the red or deep into the yellow, but it got us deep into the yellow, so we'll take it. Coming back in with the Amoonguss. I'll try to tank out this Shadow Ball. We handle, kinda, sort of. That they're coming back in with the Tinkaton. Okay, all of our moves are pretty much resisted. I'll try and go ahead and see if the Grass Knot does a little bit better, since it is a stab move and has, I think, a little bit more power behind it. It actually does a very decent amount of damage, honestly. I'll take it. Okay, with that though, we'll go ahead and now say goodbye to our fungus here. Not fungus, Amoongus here. R.I.P. buddy, you have done well. I took a shield. That'll be the bulldoze. And fight back with our own bulldoze. Probably clear out shield number 1 here. Or take out their Jellicent. Ooh, that's a good switch. Not gonna lie. That though, the last one is going to be their Amoongus. Unfortunately, we are down 2 shields, and I'm pretty sure there's a non-zero chance that Amoongus is rocking Grass Knot, so that's probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Not gonna lie. If it doesn't one-shot us. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot us. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Gonna be the Grass Knot. Ooh, it doesn't one-shot us, but does unfortunately give them a little bit extra energy with one final Astonish. So I don't know if that's much better. With that though, I think the writing is already on the wall here. We're seeing the end is nigh. The Amoongus is able to astonish on the rest of the Tinkaton. And unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so once again, bit of a rough start. But let's see if we can get ourselves our first win here against Majin UFO for match number 2. Alright, Majin, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Jellicent. Actually, pretty solid start for us here. Ooh, we are able to fire off their charge move first. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this go. Should be about half health, give or take. That we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick foul play. I'll put this up in for the Gorgeist. We'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with this battle. Go for another foul play. Able to clear out shield number 1. We'll take that. Unfortunately with that, we do say goodbye to our Amoongus there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we've sent in the Walrein to fight off against the rest of the Gorgeist. Unfortunately, Seed Bomb packs quite a punch. Nethel coming in with Icicle Spear, able to clear out shield number 2. We'll take that. Thank you. We may opt to use both of our shields here. We'll see how that plays out ultimately. Yep, we're going to be using both of our shields here. Wasting no time, protecting our Walrein. Let's see here, quick in time. Oh, we have Icicle Spear ready. See if that's enough to knock out the rest of the Jellicent. Yeah, it is. And with that, we are able to Powder Snow down the rest of the Gorgeist. With that, last one to deal with is going to be Victory Bell. We do have the Icicle Spear at the ready. Can we one and done Victory Bell? Research tells me we can, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. That was our first victory there. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, so with that said, right now we're 1-1. Let's see if we get ourselves win number 2 here as we go into our next match of the set against JRE Seawolf. JRE, that sounds awfully familiar. But first matchup is going to be against a Shadow Shiny Tentacruel. Okay. This my Astonish feels slower than usual. Is that just me? Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. But we'll see. Tentacruel coming in with the Scald. It's indeed scalded, but Amoongus handles That will go ahead and fire off a grass knot their way, get them deep into the red. With that, oh, we're gonna check a shield here. Save the energy on my Amoonguss for whatever they have in their back line. Well, that we are able to astonish down the rest of the Tentacruel. With that, ooh, next mon is going to be Togekiss. Okay. I'll come in with Walrein. It could be rocking Aura Sphere, which is going to hurt quite a bit, but let's see how we handle. Okay. I mean, it does get us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we do survive it. With that, though, we are now face to face with a Gourgeist. Go ahead and check another shield here. An Icicle Spear. Do I have enough energy, or don't have any energy? Uh-oh. Oh, dang it! I feel like I got robbed of a charge move there. I feel like that Incinerate went a little quickly. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, it's okay. I'm like, hey, how in the world did that Incinerate burn me down before I managed to get the foul play off? What is this BS? But anyway, probably shouldn't have swapped in the Walrein. I think that was what gave it too much energy for the Gourgeist there. You have to get the double Shadow Balls in. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set, I believe. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, yes, to your point, yes, we are indeed playing Pokemon Go, specifically getting some battles in the Go Battle League. Caught most of these Pokemon yourself? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, pretty much, actually. I don't really, go out and go through the whole trading process all too often, if at all. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, I don't tend to get mons that are good for, I don't really get too lucky with getting PvP ideal IVs for these battles, but yeah. Hopefully someday we'll get some good IVs going with some trades with some friends and whatnot, but we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, have you ever seen Yukamori artwork cards? Sorry, I'm not actually familiar with that. Sounds interesting though. Yukamori. Yeah, I could probably look it up later. But yeah. I mean, I have no qualms against artwork. Artwork is always cool to look at. Maybe something to take a look at later. But for now, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles. Right now, we're 1-2. Not in a great place in that regard, but we'll see if we can tie everything up as we look for match number 4. Oh, Luchaverse and Scraggy. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, match number 3 of this set is going against Mizuro. No, I'm sorry. Match number 4 of this set. Oh my goodness. But with that, it's going to be the kind of sort of mirror matchup. It's going to be the regular Amoonguss versus the Shadow Amoonguss. I feel like I'm trailing behind a little bit. I feel like extra slow today in my moveset. Oh, now I'm really lagging behind. Now I'm pretty much like non-existent. What the heck? What the heck? Excuse me. Oh. Losing a good amount of a connection there for a second. With that, we have it. At least they have foul play double charged up, able to fire off towards the rest of their Mungus. Now we say goodbye to our Mungus there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That though, next one we're doing is going to be their lantern. Oh, buddy. Right now, it feels like our biggest battle right now is currently with our internet connection. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I think we're beginning to stabilize a little bit. Getting the bulldoze off against the lantern here. We'll go ahead and let this one go. I think if it is thunder, we should be okay. Maybe about a little under half. Okay, it's gonna be surf. Okay, with that, we do have another bulldoze that we can bulldoze their way. Clear out the rest of the lantern. Now with that, is it going to be a return of the Amoongus, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It's going to be Mon number 3 in the form of a Gorgeist. I'm not sure why I've been trying to tank out all of these, literally all of these charge moves. New Gorgeist coming in with the Seed Bomb, getting us to about half health. Go ahead and check up our first shield here, keep our Walrus alive as long as we can. Okay, with that we do have Icicle Spear at the ready. Fire that their way. Ooh, almost clear out the Gorgeist. Not quite yet, though. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Once again, try to keep our Walrus alive through the rest of this Shadow Amoongus. We are low on health, so I'm not sure how well we'll handle. Ooh, okay. Alright, we'll power snow down the rest of the Amoongus, and we are able to power snow down the rest of the Gorgeist. And with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, and Marshall Barnes. Ooh, beautiful card. She does clay artwork. Ooh, recently finished collecting the whole set. Oh, that's cool. Clay art's cool. Much respect to clay art. I don't know if I have the patience for clay art. But I like it. On to answer your point, Luchaverse. First and foremost, you could at least say please when you're offering to say use Spiritomb, but also I don't really have a good Spiritomb to use for Go Battle League battles at this current point in time. So apologies. That's not on the table for me at the moment. And confirming, we're a little bit late, Scraggy, but we are indeed live. We are alive out here, up and running. And Kale, do you like to get Pokemon cards? I'll collect from time to time. Admittedly, the market's a little rough for my blood, but every once in a while, I won't mind trying to snag myself some. Pokemon cards, some packs to open. See if we luck out on any cards that we get, but yeah. Yeah, once in a blue moon kind of thing though. Not something I dive too heavily into. But speaking of diving heavily into, right now in the set we're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we get ourselves win number 3 here as we're going. It's Arturo Hanna for match number 5. Alright, Arturo starting things out with an Empoleon. Okay. We'll go ahead and let this one go. It's going to be probably, I think, Drill Peck get us right to the yellow, I'm thinking. Or deep in the yellow, I'm sorry. And going all in on a Grass Knot. Okay, able to clear out shield number 1 at the very least. We'll take it. We are hurting quite a bit, but we'll go ahead and check up shield number 1 here. Try to keep our Amoongus alive as long as we can. Going for the foul play. Hopefully this will get us good enough neutral damage to or take out shield number 2. We'll take it. That we do say goodbye to our Amoongus there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that though, we are swapping in for the Walrein, who I believe should be able to tank out the charge moves from Empoleon pretty well. Yeah, Drill Peck we handle. This is going to be another Drill Peck as it's about half health. But I think Empoleon's low enough that we should be able to Powder Snow them down before they get to another charge move. Or possibly, but they have instead opted to swap right on out for their Gastrodon. No, this is definitely not a matchup I want to bring Tinkaton into as much as I can help it. We'll get Gastrodon well low on that one. Use up our final shield here in case they're going all in on like an Earth Power. That's going to be Water Pulse. Still would have been pretty nasty, honestly. But with that, we are able to Fairy Wind down the rest of the Gastrodon. And before we continue the match, they've opted to call it a night here. So unfortunately, we don't get to see what their last mon is. But very much fortunately, we are able to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, staying in the positive. We'll take it. And we can also say hello, and welcome to the stream. Wickpo on YouTube. Welcome. Hello. Oh, and with the hellos, we can also claim ourselves 3,600 Stardust, a Golden Raspberry, and an encounter with a Lilip. Okay, snag ourselves a brand new Lilip. Interesting IV spread there, so we'll go ahead and transfer you out. Then we can claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb up a little bit to 2247. Hey. Oop. Too many numbers. There we go. Okay, so slowly but surely making some progress on our rank climb here. But before we continue on with the battles, apologies, I do need to hit the restroom real quick. So give me one moment. I shall be right back. Hello, hello, we have returned. Okay. So to kind of recap how we're doing in the night so far, start of the night a little bit in the negative, but still kept in the middle with 2 wins out of 5. Set 2, we bounced back better than ever with 4 wins out of 5. Oh, and thank you very much for the welcome back, Scraggy. Much appreciate. And then with the most recent set, managed to stay in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. To close out set 3. So hopefully we'll keep some positive momentum going as we jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Spring Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're kicking things off with Amoongus up at the front, who's rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Hanging on the middle, we have Walrin, who's rocking Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, and Earthquake. And then closing everything out, we have Tinkaton, who's rocking Fairy Wind, Gigaton Hammer, and Bulldoze. And Charon made friends with the Gossifleur. Ooh. That sounds nice. That sounds wholesome. I'm hoping it's wholesome. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to read deep into it, but anyway. With that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against, was that Daymar Jake? I think it is. Okay. Daymar starting things out with a Gorgeist. Smaller Gorgeist. They're once again running into a little bit of technical difficulties for a quick second there, but now we have an opportunity to fire off a Foul Play their way. Clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. Okay, go ahead and check out my first shield here. Try to keep our Amoongus alive for as long as we can. It's gonna be the Shadow Ball. That I think we'll go ahead and let our Amoongus go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That I think we should be within range to farm them down with. Oh no, not quite. Oh, there they're gonna swap things out for the Obama Snow. We'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Tinkaton. I think we should be able to handle any of the charge moves that Obama Snow fires away. Yeah, we're okay there. Okay. Bringing the hammer down. Clearing the Obama Snow. Then next one I'm dealing with is going to be the Jellicent. This might be a little bit of a rough matchup, not gonna lie. Ooh, with that, I'll have to let this go. Oh, it's gonna be Seed Bomb. Okay, we handle. Okay, coming in with another Bulldoze. No debuffs there, sadly, but it's okay. Go ahead and let this go. I'm guessing it's gonna be Shadow Ball, probably get us well into the deep into the yellow. Okay. Back, coming in with the Icicle Spear, clearing out their last shield. Here's hoping they're not double charged. If they are, then it's pretty much game over from here. Oh, coming in with the Surf. Really baited out my last shield. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was one powder snow away from Earthquake on that one. Sag. Anyway, with that, we can fire off the bulldoze. I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually knock out the Jellicent, but at least get a little bit of pock shot damage in here. Okay, I know. Unfortunately, we don't have enough firepower left in our hammer to clear out the rest of the Jellicent. So that is unfortunately going to be loss number 1 of this set, I believe. I gotta double check on where we're at in the set, but RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Oh yeah, that's gonna be match number 1. Okay. Well, let's stay consistent. We've pretty much done 0-1 to start out all of the sets for tonight, but hopefully we'll be able to bounce back as we keep going in these matches. Scraggy, if you do want to... Usually, I know I usually try to wait until the end of the set for matches, but since we just started this set, I'm okay with if you want to get a scrim going, if you want to send the invite our way. Yeah. And also, Sign Picks, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. And on that note, are we doing Spring Cup or are we doing Open Great League? If you don't mind me asking. If you're still here in the chat. Spring Cup, okay. Keep on testing out testing out our teams. And let's see what you got, Scraggy. Starting things out with a Pelipper. Definitely hitting us with some good neutral damage with those wing attacks. Able to fight back with some cold moves of our own. I think this might be just enough for maybe like a hurricane and dip. It is indeed going to be a hurricane. A hurricane. And then next one is going to be Marvel. Okay. Ooh, with the Earthquake 1 and done the Marvel. Okay, that's one dude. It's gonna be Barbaracle. Barbaracle? What does Barbaracle even know? I don't even know. We'll find out in a minute. Could be Cross Chop. Oof. Okay, what else is chucking our way? It's gonna be another Cross Chop. Oof. What was the last one? Oh, last matchup was Pelipper, that's right. Coming back in with the speaking of the Pelipper. Speaking of Pelipper. Ooh, with the Warren. You're coming back in with the Barbaracle. Again, spamming out the cross chops. Earthquake, clearing out your last shield. Ooh, almost had enough in the tank to fire off one more. Okay, let's see what your Barbaracle's hitting us with. Gonna be Stone Edge. Oof. Definitely packs a punch, not gonna lie. But yeah, well fought, Scraggy. GG's. GG's all around. I feel like I mostly got lucky with, was it the surprise Earthquake against the Mavile? That was probably the I think otherwise I would have been in serious trouble. I do like the Barbaracle. It is Barbaracle, right? I've been pronouncing the right name for this Pokemon, yeah? Okay, yeah, Barbaracle. But yeah, well done, well fought. Also, I like Pelipper. Pelipper's a nice spice. Like, it's got decent coverage against this meta. Yeah, speaking of hopefully having some coverage against this meta, right now we're currently 0-1, so not off to a great start, but let's see if we can bounce back as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be against Uzef09. Alright, Uzef, let's see what you got. First round's gonna be up against a Jellicent. Okay, so actually a fairly solid start for us here. We'll take it. With that, they're swapping out for the Amoonguss, into which case we'll swap out for our... Did opt to swap in for Walrein. Is that my best option? I don't know if it's the best option, but it's the option to run with. Ooh, tanking out that Grass Knot though, that's questionable at best. That option's gonna get me cooked. I think that's payback for the earthquake earlier. Anyway. Coming back in with the Amoonguss. Trying off a foul play their way. Getting them well into the red. We'll go ahead and let this one go. I guess it's gonna be their own foul play. Probably get us right to the yellow. Or not even. Okay. We'll go ahead and check out the shield here. Let's keep our Amoonguss alive as long as we can. Like that. Ooh, swapping things out for the Shadow Empoleon. Oh, buddy. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. I'm thinking we should be okay. We're hurting a little bit, not gonna lie. But otherwise, well, we're still alive, so that's good. Go ahead and bulldoze. I think with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to Tinkaton here. Alright, buddy, you've done well. Ooh, I think I'm going to use my final shield here. Yep, I'm going to use my final shield here. Now the question is, do we have enough in us to be able to fight off the rest of the Jellicent? Ooh. We brought in a Amoonguss to immediately swap out for the Jellicent. I respect it. Do have foul play at the ready. Is it going to be enough to knock out the rest of the Jellicent though? That's the real question. Ah, not quite. We need just a little bit more firepower. Unfortunately, well, they got to their charge move, so I think even if we did try to Astonish one more time, they would have knocked out our Amoonguss there. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so definitely in a rough start with 0-2, but let's see if we can bounce back here as we go against Ziggy MP for match number 3. Alright, Ziggy, let's see what you got. First round's gonna be up against a Gourgeist. Admittedly, those Incinerates are going to hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Ooh, I did not think Astonish was going to like perfectly line up with. If I had to be 100% honest, I thought we had more time before they were able to fire off a charge move. Like we could have snuck in a foul play real quick, but you know. My timing was just a little bit weird on that. I won't lie to you, but it's okay. Either way, fortunately for us though, we did manage to call their their bluff on the Seed Bomb. Was admittedly willing to try and tank out a Shadow Ball on that one, but still handle. With that, we are able to foul play down the rest of the Gourgeist. Okay, so So we're a little bit up on a mon, and we're also up a shield. So good there. Oh, I think they might have disappeared on us. I'm not 100% sure right now. But anywho, we'll go ahead and launch the grass knot their way. Get them to about the red. I think they're gone. Apologies to their lantern. Come on, let's see what their last mon would have been. It would have been a Mantine. Okay. Mantine might have given us some trouble, not gonna lie. But I think we would definitely have said goodbye to the Amoongus by the time Mantine came out. But yeah. Yeah, it probably would have been a matchup between yeah, because it probably was still safe Tinkaton in the back. It probably would have been Tinkaton v Mantine. That would have been interesting. Yeah, apologies to the Mantine on that one. And apologies if that was due to them needing to drop during this match. But either way, at least for the first mon we fought off against, GG's all around. Oh, and Alaskan Wolf, hello, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll go ahead and you can send out the battle our way. Yeah, I know historically we've tried to. Oh my goodness, we got a raid from Will Cujo. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the message until now. Hello. welcome. I'm so sorry for missing that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me do that shout out real quick. Oh, thank you very much for the raid on that, Will Cujo. Thank you. I'm so sorry for missing the. What was it for the? Yeah, take a break from YouTube. I know I'm getting. Was it so much of giving a lot of attention to the YouTube chat out here? I'm so sorry missing out, but I appreciate the raid on Twitch. Thank you so much on that. But yeah, for anyone who joined in from the raid, thank you for stopping by. Getting some Spring Cup battles in right now. Managed to stay in the positive for at least two out of the three sets. So this set's looking a little bit rough, admittedly, because right now we're currently at 1 win and 2 losses, and I'm not sure how much credibility that last win was. So hopefully we're able to get some good momentum out of this. But oh, and Alaskan Wolf for the battle, if you want, it's under Illuminati. Yeah. Oh, if you want me to send out, yeah, we can do that. Okay, and we'll do Spring Cup battles. Probably easier if I just search. Tai. And also, yeah, for anyone interested, I did pin the friend code in the chat on both YouTube and Twitch. I'll try and send gifts as best I can. No promises. But yeah. And if you ever want to do battles on stream, we try to do that every once in a while as well. Like in this case. So Alaskan Wolf, let's see what you got. Starting things out with Empoleon. Okay. Empoleon, admittedly very popular start. Go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. Gonna drill peck. Yep, gets us deep into the yellow. Got a spinning Pokeball of Death in the corner has me very concerned. Next one's gonna come in with Decidueye. Okay. Can't go wrong with Decidueye. I like Decidueye. Decidueye is cool. Okay, we are able to astonish down the rest of the Decidueye. Ooh, last one's gonna be Tinkaton. Okay. How much am I going to regret this? Whew. Oh, we are able to play rough or Fairy Wind down the rest of the Empoleon. Cool. Clear Ultra number 1. That's okay. Clearing show number 2. Moving debuff. Working on the bulldoze. The bulldoze. Coming in with the hammer. Tinkaton be hitting hard out here. Oh my goodness. But yeah. GG's. That's it. GG's Alaskan Wolf. GG's. Empoleon. No, Empoleon always a tough one to get through. I do like the Decidueye spice. I dig it. But yeah. Oh, and of course I like Tinkaton. Oh, and Trainer Thomas, hello. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome. Appreciate the hype. I really do gotta invest in more emotes. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's been a long time coming. I'll get to that before 2027, I swear. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that Fungus can have dark type moves. Oh yeah. Amoongus do be sneaky like that. Admittedly, probably our only solid answers to Gourgeist out here. Our main response to Gourgeist, hitting them with the dark moves. Kind of sort of jealous into if we're not feeling up to trying to get that grass knot. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, it's not Fungus, it's Amoongus. There's no Fungus Among Us, it's just Among Us. But yeah, Decidueye is cool. I like it. If anything, just for the pure aura of the Ghost Owl. But yeah, once again, GG's Alaskan Wolf. Well fought in the battle. We'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with our battles in this current set, as we'll see how we do in match number 4 against Danny Claro 05. Alright, Danny Claro, what do you got? First round is going to be against a Feraligatr. A Shadow Feraligatr. Side note. Main thing to keep an eye out for with this one is there's more than likely Ice Beam in our future. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, And with that, they're coming in with their own Amoongus. There's another Amoongus. Yes. And with that, I believe Tinkaton should be able to resist any of the charge moves Amoongus fires our way. Gonna be Grass Knot. Is resisted. Does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Still packs quite a punch in and of itself. And speaking of punch, let's go ahead and bring the hammer down. And get them deep into the red. Try to take out this next one as well. It could be within knockout range if it is Grass Knot again. It'll be foul play this time though. We are able to handle. That swapping back in for the Feraligatr. I'm sorry, the Shadow Feraligatr. Then just swap in for our Walrein. I believe Walrein should be able to tank out any of the charge moves that Feraligatr fires our way. Get the handle. Hurts still a good amount, not gonna lie. I mean, Feraligatr does pack quite a punch, even in its shadow form. With that, even though it's resisted, we are able to knock out the rest of the Feraligatr with our Icicle Spear. Speaking of Icicle Spear, gonna fire off another Icicle Spear. I don't know why I keep pronouncing all these words like this. But anyway. Coming in with the Tinkaton. We do have Bulldoze at the ready. Hopefully we'll get some good neutral damage in here. Bad. And with that, we are able to swap back in for the Amoongus to astonish down the rest of the Victory Bell. And we can also astonish down the rest of the Amoongus and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. How do you charge so fast on Gigaton Hammer? Just Tinkaton's just built different. I don't know. Maybe it's just the vibe. Maybe we're giving the look like we are charging up quickly. But anyway. Yo, bro, whenever you get some free time, you gotta check out He Likes to Go. I'm assuming it's He Likes to Go, unless it's Togo. I don't know what a Togo is, but I respect whoever likes it. Whatever. If they like Togo, that's cool. I like Togo. I don't know what it is, but anyway. But yeah, anyway, nice amount of energy built up to get the debuff and use it as a catch. Oh yeah. Appreciate. Thank you. But yeah, sounds interesting. We can check out He Likes to Go. Ultimately, if anything, just to find out where he likes to go. Oh, it is Togo. Oh, cool. Anyway. Match number 5 of this set is going to be his Doom 217 Severo. Doom. Starting things out with Lantern. Something out for their own Amoongus. We have to swap out for our Walrein. Then we are able to play in their first shield with our Icicle Spear. Go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going all in on a Grass Knot. Oh, it's gonna be foul play, okay. Catching me with that one, fair enough. Then we are able to fire off another Icicle Spear their way. Do we clear out shield number 2? Clear the Amoongus. That's going to be Return of the Lantern. Can I get to Earthquake in time? I'm not sure. Ooh, we're like 1 away. We're like 1 short. I think on that note, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Walrein there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That, next one I'm doing is going to be their Shiny Flex Gourgeist. Okay. shield here. Keep our Ramungus alive as long as we can. It's going to be the Shadow Ball. Let's go ahead and fire off a foul play their way. Ooh, bringing in the Tinkaton to catch this. I'm assuming it's going to be Shadow Ball. It's definitely going to hurt quite a bit, not going to lie. But we handle. Down we do still have the rest of the Lantern to deal with. Coming in with the Bulldoze. Doesn't do much on its own, but we do get the debuff, so we'll take that. Go for one more Bulldoze. Ooh, here we get them deep into the red. And I think we got ourselves another debuff. Ooh. Gonna be the Thunderbolt. Say goodbye to our Tinkaton there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. But with that, we are able to astonish down both the rest of the Lantern and the Gorgeist and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo. Not lucky on that one, honestly. Anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, the username is He Likes to Go because he plays Pogo. But there is a Togo that is a famous sled dog from Alaska. Got you. Oh, that's how my team is. I got, what is it? 2 safe swaps for my lead. Oh, yeah. What is that usually called? The ABB strat? Get the 2 to cover your weaknesses of your lead. I like that. I like that playthrough. All you gotta say is that Alaskan Wolf sent you. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I ever swing by, check out He Likes to Go. I'll be sure to note Alaskan Wolf sends his regards. Anyway. But yeah. Anywho, that's for a future time. For now, we can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, a charge, fast TM, I'm sorry. 50-50 shot, I don't know how I mixed that up. But we can also catch ourselves a Honage. Let's take this chance to grab some water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Nah, if you ever trust bro, just check him out next time he's live. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Come chill with us and we'll come chill here. Oh, yeah, we all be chilling. In all corners of the internet, we just be chilling. Sounds like a plan. Either way, didn't manage to catch the Honage. It's not the greatest of IVs, but we'll go ahead and save that for possibly maybe a trade potential later. Who knows? Although the shiny is available now, so maybe regular Honage stocks aren't as prime as shiny Honage stocks. But either way, we can go ahead and claim the rank awards, into which case we're climb up a little bit more to 2260. Hey. Okay, there we go. Big trust on PvP because he likes to go as great at PvP just like you. Aw. Send you the DC link if you DM me real quick. Oh, are we friends on Discord? I don't remember who I've been friends with on Discord. Wait, are they a Discord channel or are they YouTube or Twitch or both or all 3? I mean, I'm cool either way. I'm just curious. Sorry, were you the one who sent me made the evolutions for was it Volbeat and Illumise, I think? Just a little messed up right now. Oh, okay. But yeah, I can was it ping you later in Discord and then But yeah, either way, we'll check out mainly on YouTube, but they got the, oh, okay. But yeah, at the very least, I'll be sure to check out He Likes to Go on YouTube sometime later in the future. But appreciate the shout out. Always cool to see, was it, who else does Go Battle League content out here. But yeah. Yes, I remember. I hope I'm remembering everything correctly. It's been a minute. But yeah, in any event, sounds like some interesting plans for later. But for now, to kind of recap how we've been doing throughout tonight, we've been fortunately staying in the positive for the most part. Did get 2 and 3 to start things out, so did get our 1 negative set there. But after that, we were able to get ourselves a very positive 4 wins out of 5 in set 2, and then 3 wins out of 5 in set 3 and 4. So hanging on pretty well for those ones. We have to go. He will come check your content out. You go love it. I know so. That's cool. But yeah. At the very least, I'll keep the He Likes to Go channel on the mind. Be sure to check that out next opportunity I get. So yeah, thank you for the recommendation. But yeah, in any event though, I think at the very least we'll go ahead and get 1 more set in for tonight. See if we can get ourselves 1 more positive to close everything out. No, it's a little bit of a short stream, but it is starting to get a little bit on the late side. I think I've lost too much blood and getting constricted from this hat. No. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get 1 more set in at the very least. You know, go at least the full 5. Yeah, go for a full 5 sets here as we jump back into the basic rewards and jump into the Spring Cup. And to introduce the team one more time, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Amoongus up at the front, who is rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and a Guru Asnot. Hanging on the middle, we have Walrin, who is rocking Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, and Earthquake. And then closing everything out, we have Tinkaton, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Gigaton Hammer, and Bulldoze. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. We shall see how we hold up. Okay. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Itachi 7828. Alright, Itachi, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Hisuian Electrode. Ooh, okay. The next one's going to be... I'm sorry. Is that a freaking Volcanion? What do you mean I'm fighting Volcanion? Why am I fighting Volcanion? Respectfully, what are we doing out here? What are you hitting me with? It's gonna be Sludge Bomb. I don't even know what moves Volcanion even knows. Oh my goodness. I'm heavily underprepared for a Volcanion matchup. At least you take out shield number 2. I'll take that. With the Sludge Bomb, clearing out the rest of Walrin. RIP, but he's done well. I might get soloed by Volcanion purely because I don't know how to properly deal with Volcanion. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. Well, we do have to swap out for Amoongus, so we have a little bit of a familiar face to face off against. With that though, we'll go ahead and swap out for our Tinkaton. There's so much to process with Volcanion, I don't even know where to even begin. Anywho, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off the Gigaton Hammer against the Among Us. Get them deep into the red. Ooh, unfortunately, I tried to see if we could Fairy Wind down. Didn't quite get the results needed for that. Ooh, but they do swap back in for Volcanion, which just gives us an opportunity to bulldoze through. I'm hoping the rest of Volcanion. Yep, there we are. Not bad. Next one we're dealing with is going to be Return of the Hisuian Electrode. Oh, we have like no power left. No power and no health left to our name. Yeah, with that. Unfortunately, we just don't have anything left in the tank to really deal with Electrode. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, could be the IVs are all over the place with that Volcanion, but yeah, no, Volcanion cooked. I'm not gonna lie here. Volcanion is. Yeah, well, I think my team in general is just really weak to Volcanion. I don't even know. I didn't know how to properly respond to that. That was crazy. Anyway, match number 2 of the set is going to be against Scarlet Wolf. All right, Scarlet Wolf, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Tinkaton. Against their own Tinkaton. In which case, we'll go ahead and bring in our own Tinkaton. Okay, go ahead and let this go. There's going to be the Gigaton Hammer. With that, helping things out for a Ludicolo. Everyone's feeling spicy today. I'm referring to it as spicy, I don't know. Anyway. Ludicolo do be kind of tough though, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, already get some good damage in, albeit resisted damage with our Gigaton Hammer. Was hoping we would have been able to switch out there, but the game decided, nah, you're just gonna stick it out on this one. So that's fine. That is what it is. Oh, they might know Ice Beam. I was gonna be Leaf Storm. Okay, Leaf Storm we handle. Okay, go ahead and let this next one go as well. Gonna be Weather Ball. We handle. We're able to astonish down the rest of the Ludicolo. With that, they are coming back in with the Tinkaton. Go ahead and fight back with some resisted charge move damage. Go ahead and check a excuse me. I'll go ahead and check a shield here just in case they're going for the Gigaton Hammer here. They are indeed. We'll go ahead and fire off another Grass Knot their way. That last one to deal with is going to be their what am I looking at here? Gorgeist. Oh boy. I think it's definitely time to get some sleep after this. Oh my goodness. I am mentally just gone today. Crazy. Like mentally cooked. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I am mentally checking out. Or just giving myself excuses for potentially losing this matchup. Maybe a mix of both. Yeah, they were indeed double charged with Seed Bomb, so unfortunately this is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so yeah, definitely a rough start. We're 0-2. We have bounced back last set, so we'll see if we can do that again moving into this next, as we look for match number 3. And try to keep some form of sanity. Match number 3 of the set is going to be against E-Todd 9. Alright, E-Todd, let's see what you got. First matchup is going to be up against a Jellicent. Okay. Swapping things out for a Pelipper. We'll go ahead and swap in for our Walrein. Going all in on an Icicle Spear. Then we'll on to the red. I think with that, we'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going all in on a Huracan. We're indeed going all in on the Huracan. I don't think at this point they should have enough energy for another Huracan. Nope, it's gonna be Weather Ball. Okay, we handle. That's gonna be return of the Jelly. Okay, we'll go waste our shot, go straight for the Earthquake. Some decent damage in on the Jelly. That though, I think we may have to say goodbye to our Walrein here. Or not yet. Hanging on for dear life. Get one Icicle Spear off just to either get a Pock Shot damage in or take out a shield. Pock Shot damage it is. That, we'll go ahead and tank out this first. I'm assuming this is going to be Shadow Ball. Yep. It's about half health. And that last one is going to be Meowscarada. In which case we can go ahead and bring in our Tinkaton. I think we resist any of the moves Meowscarada fires our way. It's going to be Frenzy Plant. Oof. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It's just... But it is resisted, so we're good there. Okay. I'm gonna check a shield here. Going for the Frenzy Plant. And that. Just the rest of the Jellicent to get through. Ooh, and with that we are able to astonish down the rest of the Jellicent and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, wait, Huracan does big damage to Walrein. I'm assuming it does. I don't know exactly how much damage, but it's just... Was it? It hurts. The problem right now, I keep forgetting Decidueye is Ghost Flying. That was Ghost Grass, no? Oh yeah, I know. Grass and Ghost. Rocking the same type as the Gorgeists and the... I think I saw a Trevenant at one point, so... Oh, and that one anchor problem. That one anchor Pokemon whose name is escaping me right now. Yeah. I feel like you don't see too many ghost flying types. The only one I could think of off the top of my head is Drifblim and Drifloon. Gotta be like another one, I swear. Anyway. Delmice, thank you. I like how YouTube auto-translated Delmice to pain. But anyway. But yes, Delmice, thank you. So, anywho. Speaking of hopefully not too much pain, let's see how we do in match number 4 of this set, which is going to be against Ash Ketch D's 808. Alright, Ash Ketch D's. Starting things out with an Araquanid. Boy, those bug bites are really adding up on damage. Okay, I think our poison typing is coming in clutch for us on this one. Keeping us fairly healthy. We're coming in though with the bug buzz. Ooh, and lowering our defense too. That's not good. That's not ideal. Coming with the foul play. Get them well into the red. Unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Amoongus there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Of that though, we do swap in for the Tinkaton. I believe. Okay. I was about to say, like, you should be able to resist any of the moves that I think. Okay, we don't technically resist Bubble Beam, but Bubble Beam doesn't really hurt all too much. It does lower our attack though, which is kind of a bummer. That's okay. It is what it is. We now have an opportunity to fire off a Gigaton Hammer their way. Decent amount of damage in there. Then we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Walrein, in which case they swap in for their Shadow Walrein. Have they been keeping proper track? Going straight for the Earthquake. Okay, yeah, they haven't been keeping track. Fair enough, fair enough. Do I have to let this go? It's gonna be Icicle Spear. Okay, we actually called the bluff. Check a shield here in case now they're going for the Earthquake. Oh no, Icicle Spear again, okay. No luck with calling the bluffs on that one. Ooh, I thought they do call my switch out to Tinkaton, bringing back in the Amoongus. I'm going for Bulldoze. I believe it's going to do neutral damage. I don't think it's going to knock out, but hopefully it gets us within range to farm down with Fairy Wind. Ooh, maybe. We have enough health to tank out whatever charge move Amoongus is firing our way. Dang it, I was really hoping we were within Fairy Wind range. Oh, if they're going on an Earthquake now, we might have a shot. Oh, it's Icicle Spear again! Oh no! Please don't have enough energy to get the Earthquake. Please let me get the Earthquake. Ah! Oh, we do! Is it gonna be enough to knock out the Walrein though? That's the real question. Research tells me it is, so we are able to hang on for dear life, clear out the Walrein, and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Unless something got one move for the Shadow Walrein. It's possible. It's possible I could be worrying about an Earthquake that never was. Oh, I guess to answer. Oh, first and foremost, hello, and welcome to the stream, Siddharth Pardesi. I guess you did say which country. I'm not part of a which country. Am I? Okay, but we are part of the country of origin for me is the US of A, the United States of America. Oh, and to answer your question, Alaskan Wolf, in terms of rankings, is not a rank 6. For me, it's not a rank 6 Tinkaton. It is a rank 270 Tinkaton, so still within high 200s. Oh yes, specifically from Hawaii, yes. Way to just give away my location, Alaskan Wolf. No, I'm kidding. Just gotta straight up dox me into the middle of the Pacific, why don't you? Nah. But nah, I have shared previously that Yep, I am from the little islands in the middle of the Pacific known as Hawaii. But in terms of specifically for your question, Siddharth, the country, by extension, would be, was it the U.S. of A. Pretty sure they got real witches there. I can neither confirm nor deny. No, hey, can't argue possibilities, but for now, as far as I'm aware, I'm not familiar with any witches within the area. But yeah. Anywho. But yeah, so on the Moongus is pretty high in my in rankings too. It's currently a rank 51. Walrun itself is pretty high, or it looks like it's high IVs, or it should be high in the rankings. I don't know exactly what ranking it is, but I mean it's 315-15, so I mean I feel like it's gotta be pretty high up in the rankings. Or the IVs and the level or the CP it is at right now is lying to me, and I've been using a really junk Walrun this entire time. I don't deny that possibility either. But anywho, I'm not sure if that's a request or you're just straight up you're just mentioning Master League, which is one of the options right now. But we're gonna close everything out with purely Spring Cup for this for tonight. And on that note, we're currently 2 wins and 2 losses in this current set. So let's see if we can get ourselves one more win here as we look for match number 5. Speaking of, match number 5 of this set is going to be against Pepsi Cheetos. That's a combo. All right, Pepsi Cheetos starting things out with an Empoleon. That. Definitely not looking forward to one. I'm assuming it's going to be a Drill Peck. Probably get us deep into the yellow, I'm thinking. Yeah. That. Gonna waste no time here. Go straight for the Grass Knot. Ooh, get them deep into the red. We'll take it. That I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's keep our Amoongus alive for a little bit longer. Done with that. They are now coming in with the Volcanion. If I had nickel for every time we fought a Volcanion on this stream, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Anyway. That though, we'll go ahead and swap in for our Walrun. We'll go ahead and try and see how we tank out this next charge move. Gonna be Sludge Bomb, because it's about half health, so we're still hanging in there. Oof, okay. So let's see if I can bait out that last shield with a real quick Icicle Spear. This may be all for naught though, considering where my health is currently at. Ooh, that's helping things out for an Amoongus. Then we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Tinkaton. Ooh, Amoongus coming in with a Sludge Bomb. Fortunately, we do resist. Don't waste no time here. Go straight for the Gigaton Hammer. Ooh, Volcanion's really high on health still. Shoot, I thought it would have been within Bulldoze's range. I'm starting to doubt that. Okay, we did manage to get it pretty low on health though. So, assuming... not quite. It was just a little too high for us. Little too much health left on that one. Probably could try and see if I can gather the energy for Gigaton Hammer, but yeah, no, I jumped the gun on Bulldoze. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, unfortunately, bookending tonight with another 2 wins out of 5, but yeah, still kept it in the middle, so I have no complaints there. I can go ahead and claim the 3600 Stardust as well as 3 rare candies. Always nice. And with that, we're ending out the night at 2247. So a little bit of ELO gains, nothing too spectacular, but we're climbing. Ultimately ending tonight in the positive, so we'll take it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hear good things on Pokegenie. Personally, I've been using I think Calci IV for my IV checking, and if it's just a single Pokemon and I'm looking to build a team, I just enter it into PV Poke and then see what the ranking shows on that while I'm building the team. But on to answer your question, Siddharth, if you're asking in terms of Pokemon that are witches, I would probably say Delphox is probably one. But in terms of like which Pokemon we've been using for this set, sorry, I'm just giving you a hard time on the use of witches as instead of was it WHICH, but apologies. Don't mean to give too much of a hard time on that. But to give the answer to like which Pokemon we've been using, it was an Amoonguss, a Walrein, and a Tinkaton for our sets in Great League. Not Great League, Spring Cup. There it is. Discord share screen. Oh yeah, you can do that with I think Calci IV too. I think just hit that share screen option and is able to read and let you know like the good IVs and stuff like that. I'm sure there's other stuff Pokegenie can do, but yeah, it's on my radar, but it's not really something that I prioritize trying to get into. I don't deny. But anywho, on that note, yeah, while it is kind of a bummer, we kind of bookended tonight with negative sets. They were still in the middle with 2 wins out of 5 each, so we'll still take that. We did also counterbalance them with 3 wins out of 5 in both sets 3 and 4, and we were able to ultimately end the night in a positive win-loss with 4 wins out of 5 in set number 2. So, yeah, all in all, a little bit of ELO gains for tonight, but still ending in the positive. Can't argue with that. Yeah, so I think from here we'll go ahead and call it a night. And for anyone who is watching over on Twitch, if you do have any recommendations, if there's anyone left, but if anyone has any recommendations for who to raid shortly after this, I'll look to raid someone who's raid someone's stream on Twitch. But yeah, for now. Ooh, ranked number 1 Walrein. Oh, thank you for checking on that. That's good to know. Oh, we're definitely solid on the Walrein then. Cool. But yeah, in any event, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much to. Oh, we're gonna be raiding on Twitch. I'm not sure if I have the functionality to raid on YouTube. Yeah, I gotta figure out how one does that. I'm not familiar. But yeah, I'll see if I can find out how that actually works. Not sure if I have if I'm high enough in I'm not sure if you need to be like, was it like member status or like higher status like in YouTube to have that functionality. That I gotta really like take a look, see what's what options we have, but that's for later. for now. We will be setting up a raid on Twitch, so if anyone on Twitch has any recommendations on who to raid, feel free to leave that in chat. But in the meantime, just to kind of go through... Go to the settings and go to live redirect. Go to YouTube Studio, okay. Connect, go to the current live stream, which we're on. Go to the settings of that live stream, which we're on. And go to live redirect, which I currently don't see as an option for me. I may need to double check if there's other requirements needed before we're able to actually properly redirect streams on YouTube. Like if you need to be like a YouTube partner or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you need to have like so much pull, so much subscribers or something like that, or so much you need to have like memberships or something like that available before you get that feature. That I gotta double check on. Or if I'm just I could also be just blind and not being able to see that. Wanna raid Dark Phoenix? We can raid Dark Phoenix. Yeah, that'll be in a minute. But first, real quick shameless plugs. And first and foremost, thank you very much to, again, all who tuned in. Thank you very much, Will Cujo, earlier for the raid on Twitch. Much, much appreciated. And thank you very much to those who chatted throughout. Alaskan Wolf, Siddharth, Scraggy, Will Cujo, Sign Pix, Wickpo, Marshall, Kale Babin, Lucha, 999, Wairua, Pokener Joe, yeah, Tony Guy. Thank you very much, one and all, and apologies if I missed anyone specific, but thank you very much, one and all, for chatting throughout. Always appreciated. But yeah, if you want to check out any future streams, you can, of course, subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as track our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Now, with that said, let me go over the stream schedule we have planned for the rest of this week. So we do have 2 more streams planned, both happening on both YouTube and Twitch. What's my Twitch name? Twitch name is the same as my YouTube name, Voyaging Trainer. So, yeah. So if you are interested, on both YouTube and Twitch, we are Voyaging Trainer. So we remain consistent between the two. But yeah. But speaking of future streams, and once again, mentioning both YouTube and Twitch, tomorrow/today, we'll be battling it out on some more matches in Pokemon Champions. Possibly some what do you call it, some ranked matches, or if people just want to jump in and do some like we host a private room just for everyone to battle it out from the chat. Yeah. Thank you for joining in again, Alaskan Wolf, this time under Dindu1620. And thank you for the follow as well, much appreciate. Much appreciate. Thank you. But yeah, we can go ahead and set up a Dark Phoenix raid after this. But first, again, to recap the rest of the streams that we have planned, 2 more planned. Tomorrow/today will be battles in Pokemon Champions. And then Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be continuing our journey through Pokemon Fire Red. We'll be looking to get, looking to get our second gym badge. So yeah. So once again, 2 more streams planned, both on YouTube and Twitch, with the next one being Pokemon Champions, and then on Saturday being Pokemon Fire Red. And Prodisha, hello, welcome to the stream. Apologies, we're looking to actually close out here, but I appreciate you stopping by. You gonna battle today? We actually did. We did our 5 sets for today, so I'm actually looking to close out on the stream here, so apologies on that one, but I appreciate you stopping by though, much appreciated. But yeah, we're actually looking to close out for the night. But yeah, again, on that note, You use Greninja? No, I used what do we use? Amoonguss, Walrein, and Tikatan. Yes. Can I go back to the Go Battle League screen just to show off? Yeah. I like that. Bye bye everyone. Have a great time ahead, everyone. Oh yeah. Gran is just dirty. Hey man, Gran be spammy. Oops. Accidentally turned off my own camera. on Switch. Not Switch. On YouTube. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's definitely time to call it a night here. But yeah. In any event, yeah, we'll go ahead and at the very least close everything out on YouTube, and then we'll go ahead and get the raid started for Dark Phoenix on Twitch. But yeah, again, thank you very much for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. See you.